Morning. Today we are going to check out my mate Vinny's hive. We sold this hive to him 2 weeks ago, moved it over the fence. It's now his hive. Today is the first time we get to go check it out and he's excited to go have a look, so let's go see. So, morning everyone. We have Vinny and Nicole here. They're our first time beekeepers. What are you keen to see?
How much honey we've got.
How much honey? Well, your hives are nice and happy, this one. You guys got to see us catch the swarm over the fence from the tree. So you guys have seen this from the very beginning, which is pretty exciting. What have you enjoyed so far of watching bees?
So far, I haven't actually done very much with them, but Vinny comes out every day and sits and watches them. So
he loves his little spot with the bees there, doesn't he? Just as we go inside when it's super smoky, the bees are going inside their house.
Yeah.
Okay?
Makes sense.
Today isn't quite optimal conditions to go check out a hive because bees don't like rain and they don't like wind. Okay? If you smell the smell of bananas, that's the bees going attack. Lots of things, different little things to learn about, but they're all busy. They're coming and going quite happily. It's always important to check a hive once it's about 18 degrees plus. Underneath that, you are more likely to damage your brood. Okay, so one thing which is important to look after your bees is to keep a record of your bees. So because you guys saw me actually catch the swarm, and I've done all my checks before giving you guys this hive, which was a super healthy, happy hive when I gave it to you. We'll see how they're going. It's been over 14 days now and they're looking happy. You ready to go with your smoker?
Oh, nothing's dry.
That's all right, because it means it'll be more smoky. Being a beekeeper, one important thing is knowing how to hood flick.
Anywhere and everywhere?
Yeah, just smoke. You have to out of this corner to build the rest of their foundation. They're probably using it below. So, gonna do the next one. Okay. Because we've had a lot of rain, they've calmed down a lot in comparison to what they were doing when spring very first hit. Okay. So if you want to check through this, so you can see they've built bridges between everything. So all these frames are stuck. So what's often advised is you start on your second frame in. So you'd start on this one or this one, okay?
So why wouldn't you start on the end one? Because it would
because it's often stuck to the wall.
Under there, and then use that as a lever.
Yeah.
It's not right, such the wall, okay.
Yeah. So there's a trick to it to learn how to grab it all.
Oh wow,
look at this. Nice and busy. Okay, so you can see here they've actually got heaps of empty cells, so my guess is that was probably a lot of brood that's hatched. You've got nice honey at the corners, okay, because that's what they'd feed the little babies.
Capped there, isn't it?
That's capped honey. So I haven't checked this hive in 2 weeks now, 3 weeks actually, 2.5 weeks. These guys are so happy, they've actually built comb all the way into the top, which is really good to see. This is a WSP box, which is our medium size here in Australia. And I'll bring the GoPro a little bit closer. So you can see the bees are happy drawing this one up. I've even got, see that nectar, look at it glisten there in the sun. It's beautiful. So I'm really happy about that. And we've actually even got some capped honey at the top. See here already, right here at the top, I've got a hive beetle, but here we've got brood. Okay, so that means our queen's actually, she's between the bottom and this box. So I haven't put a queen excluder in yet. I might actually go do that in a second. So this is a hive I'm pretty sure I split.
Oh, that one is
So looking at that, that's really good. And we've got this fully drawn up, and it's heavy. These are drone cells. So you can see through here, the shape of the cells, they're much bigger, more bulky, they go bloop, bloop, bloop. Yep, those are drone cells.
okay.
Okay. So these are kind of like their practice queen cells.
Oh, okay.
These ones, nothing in there. Okay, this is your normal worker cell.
Yep.
That's a drone cell. You've got your pollen, which is bee bread. A little tiny bit of brood, perhaps. That's a drone. And some honey. So this is a frame that kind of shows you all of the different things except for a queen cell. So these guys are just freshly hatching.
Oh, wow.
Out
Pretty
too.
cool. Actually, that's very cool.
And you can see they've gone rogue because they've got both sides and they kind of just disappear underneath.
Yeah.
They do their own thing. So she's been really recently she's been active on this frame. I can tell because stick your head right in close. You'll see along here there's actually teeny tiny little blips, kind of little curly bits of brood, freshly laid. So I'll give you this frame. Because this is the frame that they can make, the workers can make up into a queen.
Fabulous.
Okay? And I'll shake everyone off this. Some more. But this is textbook rainbow, and this is what we love to see. This is what we want our bees work.
At least you know she's there. Can't be rude.
Yeah. Beautiful fresh brood, keeps me happy. Oh, there we go, in the middle. Here's the queen.
Right.
No strike.
So
Queen
different.
looks like. Okay,
Yeah, that is so different.
so Your Majesty, we found you. Okay, the length of her. Some people think the queen can't fly. That is wrong. The queen can fly. Because if she can't fly, how does she mate?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Your Majesty.
So we'll very carefully put her back in.
That makes it even more.
It's amazing how bees do this.
And so if you get it before it's packed, it just doesn't last as long?
Yeah, it'll ferment. So I've got plenty of honey in my cupboards that do have just kind of your nectar almost.
Yep.
But it's not quite there. It's not quite ready.
Right, okay. Does it taste different?
It's more watery. So sometimes it's good for your teeth.
Yep.
So we can see that the queen's been all the way up into this box because we've got some brood. Drone cells. And this is a beautiful, it's heavy.
That's cool.
This is what we want. With the queen excluder, she can't come up here anymore. I put this box on just as a quick, just in case, and I'm glad I did.
So would you put the second box back on top or let them adjust first? Yep.
Today we checked out Vinny and Nicole's hive. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find any brood or a queen, which is devastating for that hive. Luckily I live next door, so we jumped the fence, got some brood out of there, some fresh brood. So hopefully the bees there will be able to make one of them a queen as an emergency queen cell. And fingers crossed, in 2 weeks, we'll have a queen again.